Alright, welcome to the second part. Okay, the next thing I want to do now is, since all of these are working, if I click on this, I can delete a row. You see that, guys? Okay, I can also clear and so on, but I can now use this to calculate whatever the grade of the student is there, to find out his ranking, maybe it's first class, second class, or third class. So what I'm going to do is, let's clear, reset. That works. Apart from this, now exit, that's fine. And let's come in here, double click on ranking. That will calculate everything. So the first thing I'm going to do is, let's declare an array. Okay, I'm going to call my array R, which stands for result. R equals new double, and let's make that about maybe 14 there. The first content in my first array, R0, that's going to be equals convert dot to double, and what I'm converting is txt math.text. Right. Okay, I've got my maths out of the 8 subjects. Some courses, the degree starts from the second year, while some, the degree actually starts from the very first year. Okay, so I'm assuming the degree starts from the first year. Okay, so the next one, that's going to be txt business studies, right there, and change this to 1. Array number 1. Array always starts from 0, then we have 1, 2, and so on. 3, 1. We have 4 here, 5, 6, and 7 there. Okay, the next one is going to be txt computing. No, txt computing. Then we have txt economics. Right. Accounting, txt accounting. Yeah, I think I remember that's English, and I have business again, business, and then finally that I remember very well, that would be biology. Okay, there we go. So those are all the content in the text box. I then added to each individual array. So I will now add all of them together. The first will be array number 8 equals adding everything together here. Okay, there's number 1 there. Copy that and paste it there. 2. Let's paste that. Yeah. So 1, 2. There's 2 here. 3 here, 4, 5, 6, and 7. right? So I'm going to close that and divide it by 8 to give me the average, right? Semicolon out there. Copy this and let's get number 9. R9 equals this. Yeah. Then the next thing is, let's say string average equals convert dot to string, and what we're converting is the array number 8 itself there. Okay, there's an R missing here, right? Then the next one is going to be total. Let's give that a name, call it total, and that will be 9. Change this to total in lowercase, right there. That's fine. Now we add all of those straight into my text box. Average the text equals, that will be average. The next one is txt total dot text equals total. Okay, at last. Now the next thing we want to do, well, maybe I should run it to see what I'm talking about before we start checking what should be displayed. So if we enter data in here, and we can add that up here, okay, but it's not telling us what class this one belongs, first class, second class, or failure. Alright, now to find out what class each individual student belongs, I'm going to go for, let's use R9 less than and equals to 700. So if R9 less than and equals to 700, then I want txt ranking dot text to display as follows: first class. There we go. Now we have first class in there, and here let's say txt progression decision dot text equals course complete. Let's say course completed, or course complete. Yeah, course complete. All right. The next thing will be, let's use else if. I'm going to copy that. No, let's just say completed. Else if paste, if it's 600, that would be 2-1. That's 2-1. 2i, that's how they write 2-1. But if you like, you can just call it 2.1. Okay, let's enter equals 2.1. That's 2.1. The next one is 2.2. So I'm going to change that to double I. So this one is 2.2. Then finally we have third class. Alright, so this is 500, 400, anything less than greater than and equals to 400. Then here we have 300. With 300 you might as well not attend, so that means you get what is known as certificate of higher education. That is what you achieve. You might as well not attend university at all, but that's not too bad. There are some other people here. 200. These guys are failures. They are what you would call university dropout. Okay, let's just enter there. And this one is a fail. There. These guys have wasted their money. Course completed. Yeah, they complete, but it's a fail. Alright. And that is that. So if I run it now, let's see. Enter some data in there. Okay, enter name there, or course title, course code, student code, student ID number, and the name is Ola Thompson here. Course code. Ranking, where Ola Thompson is 2.1, okay, which is second class. So we can always add transcript there, and in here update our DataGridView, and that's all there is to it. So the other thing left is, because we have export to Excel, so let's take care of that now. With the export to Excel, we will have to come into project right here, select project, and select add reference. Okay, make sure the COM section is selected, this very communication section. And what we're looking for now is known as Microsoft Excel 16.0 object. So I think that is it somewhere here. There we go. Check that and click on OK. So that's fine. There. You won't say it. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to be able to import as follows for the applications. There we go. You need this too. Okay. So now let's go straight into Excel right here. Double click on Excel. Alright, let's see. Come in here, the Excel. Double click on export to Excel right there, and we enter the following lines of code right here. Okay, have a good look at those lines of codes from here down here. Alright, have another look. Let's break this one into two. Right, so that you can see it. Yeah. Okay, so The next thing we want to do now is, let's come out here and just give this program a try. Okay, just before I try, let me show you guys something here. The name of my file, the Excel file. If I scroll right down here, that's the name of my file. Can you see that? Okay, student ranking. Now we can change it to whatever. Let me change it again so that you guys see that, but it's going to be saved right on my desktop, and that's why I wrote in here you can find the file on the desktop. So I'm just going to change it to maybe, let's say, student record or whatever, or degree or something. Alright, that's the name. It's now called degree. Okay, student degree. Alright, that's the name. Okay, so which means when I click on my export, that should generate this file name. So that very file called student degree. So let's run it and see now. There we go. Now we have the student name, our student reference number, and enter the student name. Let's call the student Yola. Yola Ida. Okay, that's supposed to be a place in Nigeria. So now let's enter the following details, and Yola is a place in Nigeria as well. Okay, let's enter that. So that's the student called Yola. Yeah, let's click on that. The student called Yola is second class upper. That's good, so we can always add his details. Oh, that's the transcript. Upgrade updates the DataGridView. Now clear that, reset. Now let's go for the second student. As a student ID number, and the name, let's call this guy Canada and Dry. Canada Dry. The same course code. That's for my Canadian people out there. Alright. Very good in English. Okay then. There. And click on that. Oh, second class upper as well. That's transcript straight in there, and we add that to our system. Okay, let's do another one. We can go for India. For my India people, let's enter something here. India, let's say Khan or something like that. India Patel. Yeah. Student ID number and the course code in this case. Okay, we'll leave that there. We'll check that out, and we can always change this. Let's say it's an intelligent boy. Just click. Oh, first class. Transcript updates. Okay, that's how it works. So now I want to export this straight onto the spreadsheet. If I show you guys, here is my desktop. It's my desktop there. Okay, there's no folder called, or there's no file called student degree or something like that. So if I click on this now, okay, you can see the system is getting ready. There we go. Look at that. Excel file created. You can find the file on the desktop. So let me open up my desktop. There it is. That is the file that was created on the desktop. That's the file right there. So if I double click on that file, you will see all of this information here. Let's minimize that. Okay, those are the information. Okay, and that's how you create your own student result recording or student result ranking system in C#. Okay, but there's one thing here. I notice I can enter whatever data in there. That is not acceptable, so let's take care of that before we can call it a day. So I'm going to reset everything and exit. Yeah. Okay, back in here now. So the only way out is I'm going to select all of this text box, and let's select this one below as well. There. And come to the properties, go to the events, and let's look for key press right here. I'm just going to call that numbers underscore only. Yeah, that would be the name of that procedure or function. Double click on that. There we go. And right here I'm going to enter as follows. Those are the lines of code that will prevent the end user from entering characters. So have a look at it. Okay, if you notice, when we click on reset, there's always an error when I clear it. Let me show it to you. Okay, I select whatever in there. Okay, enter my values in there. I cannot enter characters anymore. Let me demonstrate that to you. Okay, let's click in here and try to enter character. You see, we cannot enter character anymore, but I can enter numbers. You see that? No character, but numbers. Okay, so close that. So let's populate it. Yeah. See, when I click on my, okay, then click on reset. Let's populate it some more anyway. Click on reset. You see, I still have that right there. Okay, clear, exit, works. So I'm going to go to my reset now. Double click on reset in here. Okay, I'm going to change that to dot text equals clear equals, so that will clear just the text. So if I run it again, select this, clear, the text is gone. Alright, change it to a different one. Okay, you see how that works. So let's just populate the whole system, then we'll call it the end of this program. So we'll enter some details in here, and here the name is going to be Alan Lane. Course code. Okay, this guy is an average student. Alright, enter details there. Course completed, 2 student, and transcript printed out. Update DataGridView, and just repeat the same thing for maybe Steve Lagos. Steve Lagos, that's his name. The same course. Let's see how brilliant Steve Lagos is. Alright, transcript for Mr. Lagos, print out, first class, that's good. Alright, so with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. So you all have a nice day now, and bye for now. Bye.